Hello traders, hope you've been well, hope you're doing good. Welcome back to Pips Masters. In our today's discussion, we'll be looking at how to download and use MT4 and MT5 on your mobile phones. So previously, we looked at how to log in to your your passwords into the MT4 and MT5 on your computers. Today we'll be looking at how to set up your mobile MT4 and MT5. We registered a demo account with HotForex and we'll be using the same account to activate the mobile phone MT4. So by the end of this session, we're going to talk about how to download MT4 and MT5 on your mobile phone, the process on how to link and activate your demo account or the live account with MetaTrader MT4 or the MT5, the basics on how to use the charts. Then we're going to look at some features when it comes to the new order, how to execute your trade, when to close your trade, how to track your history when it comes to the trades you've been taking. So let's get started. How to download MT4 and MT5 on your mobile phone. This is a bit of an easy process. All you need to do is go to your app store, then download the trading app you need. You can download the MT5 or the MT4 depending on whatever account you have. Okay, so the other way is you can easily do this through the broker homepage. Just go to platforms and install the mobile platform that the broker will offer you. In our case, as previously mentioned, we'll be using the MT4 because it's easier and simpler for a new trader to use. So guys, you can see this from your MetaTrader, from your app store. You just go ahead and install the MT4. So after that, you need to link your MT4 in the demo account that we registered. So once you have the home page, this is the home page. Click on the quotes button so that it can give you access to the accounts logged in. Then the next thing is you click on the manage accounts to give you access to the MT4 login details. Hope you guys are following this. After that, click on the plus button on top of the right corner to add a new account. Hope you can see. Then keep in mind, we already have a demo account that is registered with HotForex. So when you're registering your account, when you're logging in your account, you need to log into an existing account. Okay. Then after that, you need to find your server. Okay. So how do you find the server, or how do you find the specific broker that you're using when it comes to your mobile phone platform? You use the server that you provided for by the broker to find the specific server that you're going to be using to trade. Okay, so you can see from these are the passwords. This is my demo account that we opened recently. So you can see we're going to use this server, the HF Markets SV demo server. Okay, so when it comes to finding your broker in MT4, you use the server provided when registering your account. There are several servers which are almost alike, so make sure to check on the spellings. So after that, go ahead and key in your passwords. It does not matter if it's a demo or a live account, the process is always the same. You can choose to keep or delete the MetaTrader for Android demo or just keep it. Okay guys, it's all up to you. So that completes the first step of using your or logging into your MT4 with your mobile phone. So let's go on to the next process, how to use the MT4. So once you start using your MT4 or the MT5, you need to pay attention to some few things. The first one being the home page of your MT4. You need to begin on the lower part of it. Okay, there's some buttons around there that will show you or you're going to be using most of the time. Okay, so the second one being the home page. Okay, so when it comes to the second one, it's going to show you the candlesticks, the currency prices, and an indicator window. So when you want to add a new indicator, this is where it's going to appear. Okay, hope you guys can see this. You can always add one from the upper part of it. So when it comes to trading, we use different types of charts to be able to determine and project what we expect from different currencies. So we have the bar charts, we have the candlesticks, and we have the line charts. So most of the traders use the Japanese candlestick because they are clear and they give you more details on when the prices open and when the prices close. At this point, it's my opinion that you have read a few forex books and articles and understand what is meant by the candlesticks and the difference between the charts in trading. What is the difference between the bar charts? What is the difference between the candlesticks and the line charts? Okay, so this is where you're going to see your charts. Hope you guys can see this. So each candlestick is a representation of a certain period of time, and it's going to show you the prices as the markets move. You can see this one is an uptrend. The market is moving from a certain price to another certain price. Okay, hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So if you want to change these charts, if you want to use the bar charts, you just go onto your settings, then charts, then line type, and then you select either the candlesticks, the bar charts, or the line charts. So the next thing we're going to be looking at is the home. We're going to be explaining the home page in general. We're going to look at the currencies, we're going to look at the charts, we're going to look at the time frames, current trades, trade history, and news events. Okay, so to start us off, we're going to look at the currencies. If you want to add a new currency to your chart, okay, so you can see this. The first step on the bottom part of your chart, you go to the currencies, then you add a new currency using the buttons on top. So you can add and delete the number of currencies a trader or as a trader you're going to be using. It doesn't limit you as to the number of currencies you can trade, so it's up to you. So on to the next thing, we're going to be looking at charts and the time frames. Okay, so the second part of it, the lower part, the second part is the currencies charts. That's where you're going to be able to see the charts. So this is a Euro USD chart. Then if you want to see the time frames, just click on anywhere on your screen and a window is going to pop up and it's going to show you the time frames. You have the 1 minute, we have the 5 minutes, we have 15 minutes, we have 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and 1 month. So to access the charts, you click on the second bar on the bottom part of your chart, okay, of your screen. In the picture, we have the Euro USD chart. You can see Euro USD. It's a 5-minute chart. To change the chart, there are a few different ways, but simply just go to the currencies bar and click on the currency and open chart. Okay, you can see this. So you can go back to the currencies, okay, as previously. So you can just come onto any currency you want and just open the chart. In trading, we use different time frames to view the charts. In this case, we have the 5 minutes chart. Okay. To change between the time frames, the easiest way is to click on the chart and select on your preferred time frame. So let's go on to the next thing. So how to view running trades. Let's say you have an open trade on Euro USD. You need to go onto the third bar and just click on it. Then it's going to show you any trades that you have running. Okay. So this is the balance, this is the equity, and this is the free margin. We have not taken any trades yet, so it's not going to show us anything. If you want to see the trade history, you're just going to click on the fourth bar, and it's going to show you all the trades that you have taken within a certain period. You can always set on the specific period of time you want to see, or you want to check on the trades, or you can always select on the currencies that you have traded and see what the returns are for that specific currency. For news events, I would recommend using an app called My FX Book. We're going to look at this in a later date, but for now you can always use the fifth bar of your screen. So just by the way, if you want to close a trade, you can always long press on the trade, then a window will pop up and you will be able to close that specific trade. So on to the next part of this video. So settings and color change. So settings, you can change the charts, you can change the colors, you can always change whatever. You can always specify and have a chart that is to your preferred settings. So onto the objects, you can always add your objects. When you click on your screen, the time frames will pop up. So there is an add objects bar that is in the window. So just click on it and you'll have a list of the objects you can use. You have the support, you can have the resistance, you can have the trend line, you can use the Fibonacci. It all depends with you. So new order, this is what traders use to execute new trades. For example, you want to buy your USD or sell USD chef. So go on to the charts, then specifically the one you want to trade to make the order. Then long press on the currency and you should be able to make your new order. Okay, so let's say we want to make a trade on Euro USD. I'm going to long press on Euro USD. So I have the new order, or I can open the chart. Okay, so it's up to you. So once you have the new order, you can make the market execution. This is direct entry to the markets. Then we have the pending orders. We have the buy stop, sell stop, buy limit, and sell limit. We're going to look at all this in a later date. So from this image, you can see we have the market execution. You see, you can set the volume or the lot size depending on what you want or depending on your account. Then you have the stop loss and you have the take profit. Okay, so market execution used for direct entry to the market. On the bottom part of that, that is where you choose to sell or to buy by the market conditions. You can choose to sell or you can choose to buy by market conditions. Okay, so if I want to buy Euro USD, I'll go to new order, then market execution. Then I will either buy or I can always choose to sell depending on the market conditions or what I project the market is going to do in the next near future. So pending orders, they are used to set prices that you expect or the market to reach before certain moves. There is more to pending orders that we'll be talking about in a later date. So guys, that's all for today. Join us next time as we talk in depth about the Japanese candlesticks in Forex and how they're used and what basically we mean by the Japanese candlesticks. So have a good one. Hope to see you in the next one. Leave your likes, leave your comments. Thank you guys.